The world had been divided into 8 kingdoms, one for each race. The Elven Sanctuary, home to the Shadow Elves, the cursed forest twisted by the taint of corruption. The Goblin Plains, where orcs and goblins go unchecked. The Forbidden Desert, with its scorching sands and lost cities. The Hell Gorges, filled with lava seas and home to demonkind. The Arcane Valley, where the 8 spheres of magic take root. The Forgotten Crypts, where the dead are restless, and the Frozen Peaks, where the bloodthirsty barbarian horde awaits. Although it has never truly known peace over centuries of existence, the world of Una is about to descend into chaos. For reasons unknown, hordes of monsters are now plaguing the land and threaten its fragile stability. To counter this threat, the Celestial Dragon, last of its kind, had foreseen 8 great heroes that could one day replace him as he draws his last breaths. Each of them had been given a dragon egg to bring to the legendary Mount Dragon in order to become the world's very first dragon souls. Infused with the essence of the dragon, these chosen heroes are now capable of transforming into dragons. Guided by the Celestial Dragon, they have begun their training to replace him, but the dragon has gone missing. Unsure of what to do, they venture forth in hope of shedding light on what is lurking behind all this. Now, let us journey on and meet our legendary heroes. Windy Shores. Our journey begins at Windy Shores, a quiet place of little significance. goblin bombers, nasty little creatures that love a bang. There is a dragon saying, where there is a goblin, there is a swarm. Let me tell you about Grog, a retired half-orc hero who spent peaceful days as a tavern keeper along with his 3 goblin sidekicks. It was a pretty tavern, nestled on the high cliffs of the Goblin Plains, where you were welcomed by the warmth of a good game, a good meal, and a good beer. Without alcohol, of course. One day, grieving families came to inform him that a band of bloodthirsty orcs had kidnapped their children to turn them into slaves. Grog reluctantly left his tavern to negotiate an exchange with those he affectionately called his former in-laws. This is how he learned that his half-brother Bismarck the Destroyer, a purebred orc with a non-existent sense of humor, was preparing to invade the Goblin Plains in order to set them ablaze. That's when he decided to dig out his old combat gloves that he had sworn never to wear again. He then undertook the risky, even dangerous plan to unite the warlike goblin clans in order to face the threat of the orc invasion. A great battle ensued, during which Grog and his army of goblins confronted Bismarck and his legions of orcs. Thanks to his power, Grog transformed into a dragon and repelled the invader with the very short-lived help of the goblins. A year of peace has now passed. However, Grog has heard of a new threat looming over the Goblin Plains. Rumors say that Bismarck has not only returned, but has succeeded in uniting orcs and goblins under one banner. So it seems that Grog must once again put on his fighting gloves and face his half-brother Bismarck, the Destroyer.